because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep fragmented. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Change does not scare them, it excites them. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity, because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. His way of looking disarms speeches. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Communication is not exchange, it's construction, because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. The watches he wears do not mark fashion, they mark connection. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. The silences in his meetings are more revealing than 1,000 speeches. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities, because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. Silence is not emptiness, it's potential, the space where ideas that will change the world are born, because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Every meeting is a move, every greeting an investment. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments, because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. Their thoughts are not private, they are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Others look for jobs, they create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Time is not a limitation, it's a resource, and like any resource, its value lies in the wisdom with which it is invested. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Their alliances are not conveniences. They are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. The doors he opens do not have standard locks. Abundance is not a coincidence. It's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. He does not need notifications. Everything important is already planned. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility, because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. Their goals are not numbers, they are transformations, because they measure success in lives impacted, not in accumulated figures. Success is not a destination, it's a process. And every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures, detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen, because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. Their decisions are not impulses, they are conclusions, results of analysis that others would take months to complete. Patience is not passivity, it's power. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. In his calendar there are names, not hours. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery, because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform, because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them, because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. Their mistakes are not weaknesses, they are investments in wisdom, because every paid failure becomes refined instinct. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy, because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world time is mental. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments, because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. Time is not money, it's opportunity, and every second invested correctly generates exponential returns, because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. The private jet is not a luxury, it's high-level logistics. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. Risk is not a threat. Their networks are not contacts, They are extensions of their ability to impact, multiplied by brilliant minds. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. Intuition is not luck, it's the sum of 1,000 patterns they processed while others only saw numbers. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. Their meetings do not have agendas, they have results, because they know that clarity of purpose eliminates the need for protocols. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. Their words are not expressions, they are creations, because each phrase materializes abstract ideas into tangible reality. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. Versatility is not adaptation, it's evolution, because they change form without losing essence or direction. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. The phones he uses are not in stores, because the correct habits channel energy towards precise objectives. Their teams are not employees, they are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. Failure does not define them, it refines them. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence.